Good Sports World. Welcome once again right back here at Soho, right here on the corner of Chippewa and Franklin. I am here with, Waffle Sports Director. He is the voice of any sports you can name down there in Waffle. He's doing this thing definitely down there with the Buffalo Bills, commentating, meeting all the guys, been doing it for years. And, just it's an absolute pleasure to have him right here, right next to me right now. We'll give it up to Pat Freeman, Waffle's own sports director.
I appreciate you having me here. It's a great honor.
And we finally got you down here, man. Like your busy schedule, we finally able to get you down.
Hey, we're going to try to make it a little bit more often.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I love what you're doing down here. It's a good time of year. Bills are winning. And if they can keep winning, I think you're going to have a real great thing going on here down at the Soho.
Now you've been covering the Bills for years. I mean, going all the way back to the Super Bowl days.
Yes.
So I mean,
way back.
You've been in this situation before where the Bills has been, they start off good, but it's always that letdown towards the end. I mean, do we give you that? Do you have that same? Is it that same feel again now that we're 2-0?
Kind of, sort of, but I think this is a little bit better team than we've seen in years past. Wade Phillips told me years ago that the first 3 or 4 games of the NFL season are a crapshoot. After that, teams have book on it.
Yep.
And that's what you find out what other coaches are made of. We're going to find out what this team is made of games 4, 5, and 6 and beyond. Right now, I think we're a very good team. I would not be surprised if this team goes 4 or 5 wins in a row without a defeat. Sooner or later, they're going to get caught. This is the NFL. But we're going to see what this team is made of after those 4 games. And that's what we're going to find out, what this coaching staff is made of.
Absolutely.
And especially on the offensive side of the ball. Defensively, I think we have a very good defense.
Yes.
No matter what time of year it is. But offensively, I think Coach Marone and his offensive staff are going to have to prove their wherewithal as the season progresses.
Absolutely. I can totally, to agree with you, in more retrospect with, the coaching on the offensive side. Everybody want to talk about EJ, he's not doing this. It was giving EJ all kinds of flack. EJ had a stellar game. He managed the game well. We just couldn't punch it in. When we get inside the red, okay, EJ, he has to make the throws, the necessary throws.
Right.
You got to put the right play calling in place too.
Absolutely.
And for us to, get inside that red zone 6 times and to come away with 5 field goals, that coaching got to get a little bit more better in that red zone.
No doubt about it. They're going to have to do better in the red zone. Also, third down, they were pretty bad. Third down conversions yesterday. Also, one of the things that Nathaniel Hackett has to do, he's got to start utilizing his play calling to the strengths of what's going on that particular day. And I think he's learning a little bit more as he goes on too, and we're hoping for the best. He might end up being one of the best offensive coordinators we ever had. But I think as the season goes on, from what Wade Phillips has always told me, and it's always stuck with me, after that 4th game, we're going to see what this coaching staff is made of. I think Coach Schwartz is an excellent defensive coach. I'm not worried about defense. Offense, we can't afford to give away. You can't leave points on the field against good teams. You've got a good team coming in this Sunday.
Yes.
The San Diego Chargers, and they have a pretty familiar guy at offensive coordinator, which we all know here, Frank Wright.
Yeah.
Pretty good quarterback in his day. And great quarterback for the Buffalo Bills. And I think we have a big test this Sunday, and we'll see what they're made of. Right? That's the 3rd game, 3-0? I think so.
3-0. We got a good test with Phillip Rivers and those tall receivers out there in San Diego.
Right.
So, that's going to be a good true test for our secondary, to test our secondary. But, Chicago had tall wideouts.
No doubt.
So that kind of, I think that kind of will prepare us for that battle, especially with us being at home. So the advantage is definitely going to be on our side this week. And then what's your take on it?
Well,
yeah, what's your take?
Oh, okay.
No, I want to hear more about. I'm listening.
He's just taking it all in.
I'm just taking it all in.
I'm just taking it all in.
I'm just taking it all in. Any given Monday.
Any given Monday, he's going to take it all in. Deshaun, you have any views?
You know, with San Diego, the one thing with San Diego that does concern me a little bit, and I know their secondary has shown up and has been looking good. I watched the highlights of the game yesterday, and Phillip Rivers was just making throw after throw, dropping dimes.
He's a resilient quarterback. Yeah.
Putting the ball in a position where only his receivers can make a play on it. You have Antonio Gates. Say what you want about his age. He showed up yesterday. It's relevant. Keenan Allen was a breakout, I think, rookie, probably the best receiver in the class last year. So you got him. They are without their top running back, Ryan Matthews. He'll be out 4 to 6 weeks. I think that the Bills do have the defense to check them and keep limit their opportunities. But the one thing that does concern me is the lack of being able to punch it in the red zone. The game yesterday. A team like San Diego will put up points. You're not going to shut them out. So we need to be converting those opportunities and getting touchdowns and not 3. So.
Yeah, so, Hackett has
I couldn't agree more. I mean, it's not a defensive issue. I think that the Bills match up very well defensively with Phillip Rivers and with the San Diego Chargers. It's a matter of, can E.J. Manuel manage the game, as they say, and can C.J. Spiller contribute? Can Fred Jackson contribute? And I think the answers are yes. I seriously think that the Bills at home.
You're saying all the right things. Yeah. Can they? But can Hackett?
Call
it's up to Hackett.
Yeah.
It's not can CJ make the plays or Fred make the plays. Can Hackett call the right plays for those guys? For them to succeed on the field. I mean, you got to look at it. CJ Spiller, they
problem.
both. Yeah, CJ Spiller had 12. They both had 12 carries yesterday.
Yeah.
12 carries. CJ ended up with 69 yards. He got the bulk of that on one play. We never saw that play again. We never saw that play again.
Yeah, why don't you use CJ Spiller?
I mean, learn to set up your plays. I mean, if CJ Spiller got 50 yards on this one play, we just abandoned that play. I mean, what are we doing as far as the offense? You got Fred Jackson, 12 carries, 24 yards. We got to find a way to make our offense a little bit more successful and play them a little bit more to their abilities.
Right.
Let alone than just calling plays. And, we can't do that like everybody said up here on this panel. We cannot afford to do that against a team like San Diego, with a high-powered offense. It's not taking anything away from our defense because I'll put our defense up against anybody right now. And to say that, Phillip Rivers has not faced a Marcel Darius, has not faced a Super Mario, has not faced a Kyle Williams, and he has not faced a Jerry Hughes like he's going to face this Sunday. All right? So, like I said, the pros really outweigh the cons, but, the defense has been every bit as advertised. We knew that coming into the season.
No, we didn't.
They didn't. I mean, we knew that. We knew that, Dave. You said we was gonna go 2-4, Dave.
I said 2-4.
You said we was gonna. I ain't gonna never forget you said that 2-4. I ain't gonna never let you let that one go. 2-4. We got 2 already. We got 2 already, Dave.
Yeah, we're not losing 4 tomorrow.
Yeah, we're not gonna lose 4. Absolutely not. That's the wrong era. Gailey's been gone. Dick Duran been gone out here. All right, we got a new regime around here. Okay, Dave. We at Soho. We talking about this thing.